All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of Lawn Dude Abides. I am the Lawn Dude, and what we got today is a customer complaint. We did switch our perimeter material last year. We ran out, our supplier ran out of the material we usually use, and unfortunately the stuff that they had suggested to replace it is a little thicker, so it doesn't dry as clear. So for this customer, we are coming back to wash off our perimeter. What happened was it dried in like a milky form, like a milky substance, and left a certain white residue on the perimeter of the house. So what I'm gonna do is just use my backpack here, the Flow Zone Cyclone 3, and I'm just gonna spray it with water and try and just wash it off. You know, we may have to come back in a week and try it again and spray it again with water just to get that residue off. I won't know until I see it again, but hopefully today will take care of it, and then in a week I could return and do her perimeter with the actual product that we normally use. Our supplier did get that back in, so we should be good on perimeters after this. You know, sometimes that happens. Your supplier will run out of a certain thing at the end of the season, and you just got to work with what you got. In this case, they weren't under the understanding that we were using it on houses, and they gave us a product that was just a little thicker and leaves a white milky residue. Our other product will leave a residue, but it dries clear. So the residue is what you want to see, but you don't want to actually see it. Yeah, we do want to leave that residue. That chemical is what's keeping the bugs off or out of the houses. But in this case, and I'll see if I can get close enough to it to where you could actually see the residue that I had left behind. So if you see it, you can look at the garage and you can kind of see that it's got that white milky film, and that's just not what the customer wants to see. They're not used to seeing that. And it, you know, when you make a mistake, you just own it. That's what we do here at the Greenskeeper. We own our mistakes. That way, you know, everything can be fixed. You know, you just own your mistakes. You know, you made an error, just come out and fix it. That's all you can do. So I'm just gonna spray this with water and see if I can get that residue off of there, because it's all water soluble and it should just come right off. And what we'll do is, like I said, we'll check back in a week and just make sure it's gone, and then we'll redo her perimeter. So we do hit the brick, and I did hit it the other day when I did the perimeter. So just gonna make sure we wash it all, see if we can get it all off there. The brick actually sucks it in pretty good, so it disguises it pretty well. But you know, I got her plants, which none of the perimeter insect control would actually hurt the plants. You know, it's really the big thing with the Greenskeeper ever since I started here. You know, if you got an issue or something with the service, we always rush to try and do our best to take care of whatever that issue is. You know, she had emailed us, I think 2 days ago, and we're out here pretty much the next day or two in response to that email. We always just want to make sure we take care of the customers, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's who takes care of us. You know, without them, we don't have a business. It's just good business too, you know. You definitely want to take care of your customers, you know, and not every customer is right. And there's times where you have to, you know, just bite the bullet and do what's right for the customer. And then there's other cases where, you know, there is nothing that you did wrong, and you kind of got to explain that to them, and you know, let them determine if, you know, you were right or not. I don't know, in the case, there's always somebody to blame. But, you know, we try and own it. We try and work with people. We try and be reasonable. Just like, you know, they've got to be reasonable with us too, you know. See, as you can see, it's not as bad on the brick. You can't really see it as bad. The brick helps disguise it. It sucks it in too, so it's not that bad. Let's see here. I probably went up on this. Really, it's the aluminum and the aluminum siding, metal, everything like that, copper. It all shows that milky white substance. The lawn dude almost fell right there. Did you see that? That also happens. You gotta always keep an eye on where you're walking. Get that door real good. I saw it showing up real good on there, so. We'll spray it off anything that might have gotten sprayed. What do you guys think about those? Looking good this time of year. Oh. Ooh, running out just in time. Ran out just in time. Want to get that garage door one more good time before I run out. All right, hopefully that does the trick, but we'll be back out in a week to check on it, and when we do, hopefully all that residue's off there. That way we could reapply with the new old stuff that we used to use. That way we can get her taken care of and happy again. She's a pretty good customer and been with us a while, ever since I've started, and that's been about 14 years. So real good customer, nice lady, nice place, wants to keep it nice though, you know. So that's how we deal with the customer complaint around here. You own your mistake, you take care of it. That's the big thing around here. We always own our mistakes and take care of them, because, you know, that's the right thing to do, honestly. It's something that we could take care of easily and make you happy. We're definitely going to do so. It's just good customer service, you know. All right, everyone. That was our first service call on the channel, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is the Lawn Dude, and we will see you next time.